Newsmakers is on location today at the Chabot Space and Science Center. Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Barbara Rogers. Joining me now is Richard Gillette. He is captain of the sailboat with the Pegasus Project. And if you don't know what the Pegasus Project is, neither do I, but we're going to find out together. Thanks for stopping by. We're talking about outer space, but you are out there in the ocean, which is another area to be explored, isn't it?
It is. We spend more time looking out there than we have down below.
Yeah. Tell me about the Pegasus Project. What is the Pegasus Project?
It was founded about 18 years ago. It's a nonprofit. Our main thing is taking children out sailing on San Francisco Bay on a 51-foot wooden classic sailboat. We take all sorts of kids, kids at risk, low-income kids, kids with cancer, foster children, kids and homeless kids. We just like making kids smile.
I bet they do. Well, a lot of kids, if they haven't been around boats and around water, are sometimes initially very afraid of the water. What do you find with kids when you take them out?
A lot of them are very scared. So we have a safety briefing before we go out, and I explain about the mechanics of a sailboat and how there's a lot of weight at the bottom, and that, even then when it tilts over, it's not going to fall over. And, when they're scared, we give them special attention. And we take them actually up onto the bowsprit, the front of the boat that hangs off the boat. And a lot of times they're scared to go up there, but we urge them, and if I have to walk them up personally, I'll do that. And once they've been up there, they just love it. And we try to, tell them what a great job it was that they confronted their fear, and that a new world opened up by confronting their fears.
Do a lot of them, after this after initially being introduced to a sailboat, want to come back again and again?
Yes, a lot of them love to come back. We get letters, and we have a clearing at the end, and this is the most fun I ever had. And we recently just did a thing for 10 children from the Berkeley Boosters that we sponsored them to go to a sail training school for 2 weeks, where they actually learned how to sail. And now they're becoming junior crew on the Pegasus.
Are you looking for volunteers? Are you looking for people to help?
We're always looking for people. It's all volunteer, except for me, it's an all volunteer crew. We have training. We need people that have a basic deckhand skill level. We don't teach training to adults, but anyone who has a basic sailing experience is welcome. We have a gender equal crew, so anyone's welcome that way. They're also, helping with the office stuff, helping with fundraising. We're always looking for that help too.
Speaking of fundraising, you have a fundraiser coming up.
We do, November 5th at the Berkeley Yacht Club. The speaker isn't confirmed yet, but it should be Karen Thorndike, who is the first woman that sailed around the world alone.
Oh.
There's going to be a live auction, which you can find on our website, and it'll be a celebration, a great dinner. A very renowned chef is going to have our Indian food, and it should be a lot of fun.
And the funds that you raise go to pay for all the expenses associated with taking the kids out.
Yes, exactly. That's where they go.
How did you develop a love of sailing?
I grew up, my father had a powerboat, and which I loved. I have pictures of me 8 years old driving this 35-foot boat. But next door to us was a sailboat. And I always kept saying to my dad, why don't we have one of those? Well, too much work, too much work. So in 1974, I moved to the Caribbean. St. Croix, and that's where I just started sailing, and I've been a sailor ever since.
And how much of your time do you spend on a sailboat?
I live on one and I work on one. So.
Oh, you actually live on a sailboat?
Yes. So most of my time.
You're out there all the time.
Yeah.
I was asking you before about the difference between sailing. You said you started sailing in the Atlantic in New York, and the difference between Pacific and Atlantic sailing.
Yeah, back there they have winter, so it's a summer sport. Also, the winds here in the bay are fantastic. They're world-renowned winds here in the bay. In the summertime at 1:30 in the afternoon, the heat rises, the cold air comes through the gate, and 25-knot winds every day.
I bet you're looking forward to the America's Cup.
Yes, I am. It's going to be exciting to watch.
All right, thank you, Captain Richard Gillette, for stopping by to talk with us.
My pleasure, thank you.
And thank you for joining us for another edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I hope you'll be with us again next time. Bye-bye.